So Philip V has fought the First Macedonian War with the Romans, and we'll note the Romano-centric naming of the conflict. It was something of a stalemate, as the Romans were more than a bit distracted with Hannibal setting fire to the Italian countryside and slaughtering any legions he came across. In 205, that war came to an end, and Philip then decided that it was the time to settle some scores with the Greeks of the Aegean, in particular Rhodes. He allied with the pirates of Crete and started looting the Rhodian trade fleets to begin what became known as the Cretan War. Philip really got the band together for this one. The great Diadochi powers were all allied with him at the start, the Seleucids and the Ptolemies. It was like a unified Alexandrian empire focusing all its malign will on the tiny island of Rhodes. Philip even managed to get the Aetolian League of mainland Greece, particularly Sparta, preying on the Rhodian ships. Everyone wanted a piece of this action. But Rhodes still had a few friends. Here's a name you should know for its future greatness: Byzantium, aka New Rome, aka Constantinople, aka The City, aka Istanbul, decided now was a time to enter the world stage. Another Bosphorus city in Cyzicus, and our new friends Pergamon. Imagine the stones on the leaders of these cities getting together, looking at all the Greek world arraying against them and saying, nuts to that. Things swiftly went downhill for Philip as he kept betraying his allies and looting cities and enslaving their populations. He then cooked up a plan with the Seleucids to carve up the Ptolemaic Empire, all the while not having resolved the other wars he was entangled in. Philip gathered up all his forces in 201 BCE, set off down the Turkish coast to capture Rhodes, and then had a Rhodian Pergamese fleet get into his rear, which he had to come back and face. Otherwise his supply lines would have been cut off, and they came to blows near the island of Chios.